Anatomy of a Fall, winner of the Cannes Palme d'Or 2023 and nominated for Best Film at the 2024 BAFTA Awards. The film is a psychological drama / thriller that centers around a crime and the drama in the courtroom. Sandra Hüller, congrats by the way for your double BAFTA nomination. Well, she's the protagonist, a wife / mother suspected of killing her husband with her blind son as the primary witness.
D'accord, mais ça s'entendait que c'était pas une dispute.
Daniel, on est d'accord, il y avait la musique très forte, toi t'étais dehors, tes parents dans la chambre de ta mère, donc 2 niveaux au-dessus. Comment tu peux être sûr du ton des voix?
The opening of the film is quite gripping. You have 50 Cent's PIMP on repeat as well. It gets infuriating, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to throw the guy out the window myself to stop this music from playing. Anyway, we kick the film off with Sandra Hüller's character, Sandra Hüller, who is trying to get an interview with a journalist, drinking wine and enjoying journalistic questions. However, this 50 Cent rendition just engulfs our earwaves, and these two can't complete the interview as a result. Then, not much happens until attention is moved to the child, who we quickly learn is blind. Now, this kid is walking around the family digs of the woods. Kid comes across a body, which is revealed to be his father, and then the credits start to roll. For a multi-genre legal crime film, it's both gripping and intriguing. It's a long film, which does drag in parts. For me, it was the first 45 minutes. The build-up for the court case, which was very much needed, as we had to build a scene, so to speak. But most scenes are tense, and there's mild twists throughout. Honestly though, you do need to keep the story progressing and evolving. The first half of the film looks at the aftermath and the impact the death has on Sandra and her son, with the second being set a year later in a legal courtroom. By the way, did I mention this takes place in France?
Samuel had no enemies.
Stop. I did not kill him.
Sandra is excellent. She plays a German who spent a long time in London with her partner, and he wanted to leave to live in France, but they're both struggling to adapt to the new lifestyle and culture, and her performance is both nuanced and intense, subtle and complex. I was simply in awe of her performance, and she's got a great chance at the BAFTAs. In truth, all the characters were great. Even the dog did what a dog had to do to accentuate emotion in a scene.
But what you say is just, it is just a little part of the whole situation.
Anatomy of a Fall is one of the best legal crime films I've seen in recent times. The story and plot was great, and once we got to the courtroom stuff, I was on the edge of my seat. The hour or so that is set up in court is very well written, and that's resonated on screen as well with some quality acting. Antoine Reinhardt, for me, stole the show with his quick-paced delivery and his cheeky demeanour that made me feel slightly intimidated. But Anatomy of a Fall hits hard, and if you don't put your full concentration into it, you're not gonna like it that much. It has a refreshing take on relationships and the difference between public perception over what actually happens behind closed doors. The recorded conversations a la Johnny Depp and the Aquaman starlet were quality scenes that had added impact with the way that it was presented on screen. And honestly, I can see the film picking up a few wins during awards season.
Sometimes a couple is kind of a chaos and everybody is lost, no?
A reminder to like this video, people. Also, what courtroom movies have you seen and would recommend? Leave your comments down below. And also, don't forget to subscribe.